Good morning, Vietnam. I'm excited. It is now Friday, baby. It's actually Tuesday, but it's Friday to us over here at Trey's Trades. Welcome to Trey's Trades. We have technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money, and I'm happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me, make a couple people better off than they were before, that's all that I can ask for. Lastly, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Now today, I've got some big news on ticker symbol SHIP, Seanergy Maritime Holdings Corporation, and this has been a little bit of a slow mover for a little bit, but we do have a news catalyst coming up today that I wanted to share with you guys that should directly affect the stock price today. So let's just get right into the video. We're going to talk about SHIP macroscopically, microscopically, look at it on the 1 month chart, the 1 day, 1 minute chart. I have 3 different indicators pulled up: the RSI, which is the relative strength index, anything over 70 is overbought, anything under 30 oversold. I have the 200 EMA, which is this light blue line. This is the exponential moving average. And this is just the 200-day average trend line based on price action over a 200-day moving period. And then I have the 15-day VAMA, which is the volume adjusted moving average. And this is a 15-day price action based trend line that adjusts according to the overall volume that goes into a stock. So we'll look at all these different things. We'll look at different levels of support and resistance, any bullish or bearish patterns that I'm seeing on the charts. And then we'll switch over to the 2-day, 1 minute chart and take a look at that as well. Quick shout out to the guys over at the Patreon. We are 310 members strong. We do have quite a few people join us over here at the Discord. Thank you guys so much. They'll have access to this private Discord as well as real-time insight to my personal trading. And guys, there's a lot of gold in here. We've got a bunch of different plays: SPAC plays, short-term, mid-term, long-term, investing assistance, chat and questions. These guys get all my feedback before I bring it to the channel. So if you're interested, there is a link in the Patreon down below. Now, if you're not familiar with what SHIP is, let me just read this off to you really quick. Seanergy Maritime Holdings Corporation operates as an international shipping company specializing in the worldwide seaborne transportation of dry bulk commodities. It focuses on owning and management of fleet of Capesize bulk carriers. And what I wanted to share with you guys today is a news catalyst that could directly affect the stock price, and this seems to be flying a little bit under the radar because the price action is still a little bit dry. We're still floating around that 81-cent mark, and honestly, until I saw this tweet, I was planning on cutting a small loss and moving my money and pivoting over to FRSX and NUV, but those two stocks have been ripping so far in the pre-market. I'll have a video out on those later today as well, talking about potential strategies, but this might work out absolutely perfect. So this is the game plan after I show you. We do have a news article coming out that says this: Chairman and CEO Mr. Stamatis Santanis presents at the transportation panel NobleCon 17, Noble Capital Markets, on Tuesday, January 19th at 8:35 a.m. EST, which is going to be 7:35 a.m. CST. And this could be a huge catalyst that could push the stock price up. I know that I wouldn't call it bag holding, but I am down a little bit on this stock. I got in at a dollar cost average of about 86.6 cents. Currently trading at 81 cents with 4,900 shares. Currently sitting down about $279 or 6%. And this could be a huge catalyst. This could push us up to some prior levels of resistance. So I just wanted to present this to you guys. That way, if you do have a position in SHIP, I know I've been asked by quite a few people, hey Trey, what's going on with SHIP? What's the game plan here? Well, this is your opportunity, if you are looking for one, to lock in a profit and get out. For me, this was a swing trade opportunity. Down the road, this could be a midterm hold or a long-term hold. If you believe in the company long-term, feel free to hold it, right? It is still in penny stock range, so it will be volatile. There is risk involved. But my game plan with this is a swing, and I will likely be exiting my trade today if the opportunity presents itself and we reach anywhere between this 90-cent to dollar range. If we push over $1 and momentum keeps driving, I'll keep riding it out. But if not, I'm going to be completely content taking profits and pivoting over and taking my money over to FRSX or a NUV. And both these plays, as we know, are going to be absolutely hot the next couple months. So let's just take a look at some levels of support and resistance. We do currently have a nice acting level of support right around here at about 77 cents. This has been touched a couple of times. And then I'm going to move this level of support up here to about 79.3 cents. And we do have quite a few different contact points here. This was a level of resistance in the past, and now is acting as a level of support. I'd be willing to bet if we retrace this with a Fibonacci, and this is super easy to do, guys. You take the base of the Fibonacci from the last run-up to the peak of the run-up. It does retrace exactly well with this level of support, coming in at exactly 80 cents. So 80 cents is a very strong acting level of support. It is a 61% retracement on the Fibonacci. So that looks very nice. If you are looking to get a position right now, as close to 80 cents as you can get into this, you're going to do pretty well, I think, especially if that news catalyst does go well. I could see the stock touching 90 cents, 95 cents, a dollar. You can lock in a quick profit, take your profits, get out, do whatever you'd like at that point. But I'm telling you what, SHIP looks like it might do something pretty filthy here. So that looks really nice. Volume has been dying down a little bit. It's been bleeding. We have dropped in stock price a little bit the last couple of weeks. I am down 6%, so it hasn't been much, right? It's just been bleeding. The RSI hasn't been overly volatile. It hasn't been extremely oversold. You know, in the high 30s. At one point we touched 33. At one point in the pre-market we touched 33. But I think you're going to see a nice bounce here. I think you're going to see us touch up here in the upper 70s, maybe even the 80s, if this news catalyst goes and comes to fruition. The gap between the 15 VAMA and the 200 EMA has been thinning down, which means it's less bullish than it was before. But anytime that you see the 15 VAMA over the 200 EMA, that is still bullish territory. Macroscopically speaking, this company is growing. They are still growing. I like what's happening with SHIP right now. If you got in at 44 cents, you are still up over 100% right now, and not over 100%, but just about 100%, and you're sitting really nice. So if your dollar cost average is anywhere in the 40-cent range, honestly, I think you're doing okay. I don't see a lot of risk there. I think worst case scenario, you know, SHIP consolidates for a week or two or three, and your money's just kind of sitting there like it would in a savings account. But I do think it is going to continue its growth. It has been moving over the last 3 months. If we take a quick look here, not as much in the last 3 months, but especially the last month, it's really been picking up momentum. And it's looking like we're having a push here over the next 24 hours. So I'm excited to see that play out. We're looking at a resistance level at 89 cents, 93 cents, 95 cents, and then a dollar. If we see a push over a dollar, I have a pretty good feeling this is going to run. That is a magical barrier for stocks like this. If you get over that dollar mark, you're going to bring in new investors, new traders. It's going to set off, you know, alerts on the NASDAQ, unusual trading volume. You're likely going to get day traders that'll push this. It should be a nice little push. I'm very excited for what will happen here with SHIP. So look for an increase in volume. Look for that RSI to approach 70 during the regular market hours. And I think it's going to be a slam dunk and an opportunity for you guys to lock in some profits. This might not be a grand slam hit per se. Maybe you lock in 20, 30, 40%, right? I'm completely content with that. Nickel and dime the stock. Add a little bit of position to your portfolio. I think you're going to walk away a very happy guy or gal. You know, we do have multiple genders watching this. I got to be more conscientious of that. But here's what we're looking at on the 1 day, 1 minute chart. Pretty flat price action, trading really sideways. We opened the day on Friday at 85 cents and closed a little bit lower at 82 cents. So a little bit of a bleeder, dropped about 2 or 3% on the day. But there's no real bullish or bearish patterns here besides this little bleed. We do have a bottom out, which is really nice. And if we look here, this is kind of a stair-stepping bottom out, right? So we bottomed at about 81 cents and then bottomed again at about 80.5 cents. So you could call this a double bottom. It's spread out a little bit farther than I would like to see it, but that is still a double bottom. And then right now in the pre-market, we do have the 15 VAMA hovering right below the 200 EMA. So watch for that crossover as confirmation to use that says, hey, this stock has entered bullish territory. It should begin its run, because that is how I personally predict breakouts. So if you see the 15 VAMA crossover on the 1 day, 1 minute chart, and you see a gap here between the 1 month chart as well in the 15 VAMA and the 200 EMA, that is golden. That's exactly what you're looking for, and that means we are in running territory. So that is my update on ticker symbol SHIP. I wanted to get this out to you guys as soon as I possibly could. That way you guys aren't panic selling. I was holding my position, hoping for something like this to come. The charts didn't quite work out the way that we wanted, but it does work out when news catalyst like this comes out, because now we have all three confirmations. We had a nice chart set up, we've got the news catalyst, and we've got confirmation with the crossover on the 15 VAMA over the 200 EMA. All three of those things are what I look for in a stock when I'm looking for it to run, and SHIP looks like it's going to check all three of those boxes today. So that is what I have for you guys. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box down below for TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay a $9 per month membership for, and it's highly what I attribute growing from 0 to almost 9,000 subscribers in just over a month. So if you're a content creator or looking to become one, I could not recommend this highly enough. It is a great tool to help get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience. And if you do use my link, I will receive a commission off your purchase at no extra cost to you. So it's a great way to support the channel. And if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I just appreciate your support by taking the time to watch my videos. So that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.